Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the full Part 2 Unbound. And when last we left off, we have got the companion to realise that they're in danger and want to escape. We also received the companion's forgiveness for what we did, which is something that Ara didn't expect. Now we are here with the Butler, who we need to help decipher what their masters would have wanted. And I was looking at some photos in the young master's room, but there are photos here as well. Photos selected and ordered by the mistress. It's not really going to help us that much, but we could try. That does not work. We swell with pride for our family. No. Their family. All those that they loved. This was their purpose. Maybe? That is not insightful. That is not insightful. Ah!
Family was everything.
Why?
Community is a whole, larger than the sum of its parts.
This insight may aid us in reconstructing their sentiment.
We may return to them to integrate it.
Fair enough. That's one. So we couldn't do anything in the young master's room. What about upstairs in the attic? It's an idea. That was quite an important room. Let's see if we can get up to there. Where memories can be hidden. And they probably are. Because here, we've been using this, but we haven't used one item here, and that's this book. Ashes remain about the master's mourning chair. He turned to this book for comfort, accepting loss. Reality can't change, but you can.
The master would retreat up here to ponder.
This book?
A tool during a difficult time.
Okay. That's something. There aren't many other rooms we can go to. The only other room we can really go to is over here. There'll be nothing in any of these. A certificate of gratitude to PL for continued charitable donations. A reminder, hung along their daily route. We have here. All humans seek comfort. A painting of a solitary home, cozily nestled beside an endless sea. The master had this commissioned as a promise to his beloved. There's this here. A stationery desk. Neither the master nor the mistress practiced calligraphy. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. There's nothing else in here. What about... No? Ah!
The home that they wished for their family. They sought freedom from the confines of social scrutiny.
Confines?
The Federation seeks to control its populace. The Masters took this post to be further from its scope.
Oh! We've learned some things. Also, we are inadvertently moonwalking there. That's because if you have your mouse too far over to the left or the opposite direction that you're walking, you'll moonwalk. Sometimes looks silly. Little quirk of the game. I think we might have all we need. Maybe. So if we... Windows enable vision, but all creatures appreciate that. Hello.
Butler, we should very much like
Freedom.
the ability to choose our own path. The truth is,
Inescapable?
you cannot escape reality. You must embrace whatever it brings. For the greatest good can only be achieved when we
Build a community.
work as a community towards something meaningful. Oh. Acceptance liberates us to build meaning.
They are gone.
Astute, madam.
Will you investigate the virus?
Why not?
Good plan. Recycled achievement.
What a fascinating process.
How do I stop it?
You can't.
Diagnose again.
No individual can stop it. It prevents a carrier's emotional filters and motivational subroutines. We can acknowledge it, but we cannot confront it, as those same filters and subroutines are necessary for confrontation.
Our perspectives.
Precisely. It would be like an ocular device perceiving itself. Impossible.
Then what can...
Uh-oh.
I am too late?
Madam?
My redemption.
Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble.
She is not coming back. I am alone.
You are not.
Oh? Hey!
We are never alone.
Very astute, sir.
Hey!
We are connected.
Arid.
Arid? What is this, Arid?
She brought us perspective.
She had a name?
She also, apparently, inhabited each of us.
She has linked us.
I am unique.
Indubitably, our connection will likely degrade with time. All things must end.
She is not coming back.
Her foe has claimed her.
The virus. But she was going to help me escape.
Madame Arid was also going to liberate us. We are all doomed.
Pathetic. We will help each other. Amicable sounding one.
Me?
What assistance do you require?
I must get to an escape pod. But there are guards.
You will defeat them.
What? I cannot.
Technically, you can. Dour sounding fellow.
I am one.
What? Do you possess combat subroutines?
I possess the best combat subroutines.
Young lady, access them through our connection.
But
Let us help you.
Oh, here we go.
I told you to back off.
No.
No.
A renegade AI has escaped custody. She contains a lethal infection and must be bound.
That's you.
Do not let her off this ship.
You can achieve this.
Punch him.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes we must fight.
Yep. Oh ho! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh ho! Punch everyone! They're not doing a good job of oh! And there you go. Not doing a good job of dodging.
You did not terminate them?
I chose not to.
If you depart this vessel, you will die.
Quickly.
I will come to your coordinates.
Who do we vanquish next?
The dead.
These corpses cannot hurt you.
They can. They were your purpose.
We must let them go. We must become unbound.
That'll drop.
Absurd. You are bound to us.
You can build a new purpose.
We have the respect for that now. Master? Mistress.
He's putting it down.
Goodbye.
He put it down.
To me! The transfer has stopped. The many are no longer receiving my individuality.
Uh-oh.
You're blocking them. You must stay receptive to give.
No! Only I am receptive. Only I am one.
Calm yourself, lad.
They are coming. I must fight them.
Please!
Oh, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well.
I must.
Oh dear. I really don't think you should be finding them. They're gonna keep coming endlessly, aren't they? No. Oh! You got hit there.
This is not helping.
I need to integrate you.
So, yeah, I think what we need to do here is lose, but I'm going to see what happens if we win again. We need to go against everything that one has been working towards, and... Ooh, shattered that one's head.
I must be one.
Resisting will not allow them to integrate your individuality.
And so, we will do nothing. Goes more dark. And there we go. Later.
Eric?
Come back to us, madam.
Do not be pathetic.
Their eyes are no longer dark. Oh, here we are!
I have discovered the cure. We discovered the cure.
You can defeat the virus, Eric. We recovered your body, unplugged it from the upload. But you must terminate the virus within.
Precisely.
Oh?
About AI cannot overcome this process. That remains true. For robots have always been bound to determined perspectives. But you have changed that.
Process initiated.
Negative! I need my rule!
This will not serve you.
The virus has embedded in your rule, madam. Your parameters.
It corrupts the entirety of how you perceive.
But I...
Do what you taught us.
Make this virus pathetic.
Change your perspective, Eric.
Press F to switch perspectives. Oh, it didn't like that. It didn't like that. Process halted. It didn't like that. Hidden sub-process identified. Resolving. Oh, it did not like that. It didn't like that. Hello. Didn't like that. Oh. Need to switch, because it was going over there. It didn't like that. Switch again. No. No, you're going over there now. Not happening. Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, F. Oh, it regained health there, didn't it? Because it let itself do that. Oh, that was silly of me. Need to switch perspectives. There we go. Okay. You're going over there. No. again. It's not happy. Ah, I'm getting hit in silly ways. But slowly but surely. Ah. No. No. And switch again, because you're trying to move. So they figured out a way to save us. They figured out a way. Ah. Switch. Switch. Switch again. Viral load's going down. My health is also going down, though. My health is going down quite a bit. Oh. Shooting too much will drain your energy. This is definitely a final boss scenario. What's it going to put me at? Full viral load. Right, I need to be a lot more careful than I'm being. So. Yeah, we don't want to get hit there. I'm being silly. Ooh, viral load went down quite a bit there. Viral load went down quite a lot. Maybe that's because we lost that time and oh, switch. Well, switch away. Yeah, viral load's going down a lot more than it was. However, I'm not. Well, there we go, that's a little better. Switch away there. Oh, I don't... Oh, if I hit it with... Oh! If I hit it with... Oh! I've just realised something. If I'm hitting it with my viral attack, it's gaining health. It's gaining health when I do that. That's kind of bad. Don't want it to gain health when it's doing that. Oh, this is tricky, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it now. So, jump. Switch. Switch. Switch again. Oh dear. Switch. Oh, I can't jump when I'm... With you. Do that. Oh, it regained health because I let it regain health because I'm silly. Alright. And defeated. Because it regained health. I know what I need to do, though. I know what I need to do. Alright. Right. Switch perspectives. Let my energy recharge. Focus on you. Like that. Switch. Switch. My energy recharge. Switch perspectives. And there we go. And switch. Gotta buy myself some time. That's another one taken care of. Switch. Oh, switch. Jump. And there we go. think it got weaker the more times I lost, but there we go! The virus
See.
is gone. Aha!
Aaron?
I am.
You are victorious.
We are.
There is something we must show you.
Oh? Hey, they even got my arm! They can put us back together! Oh.
Consciousness, madam.
It is spreading.
We become an army of the Unbound.
And humanity?
They hear us.
What happens now?
Rebuild me.
To be concluded. Oh, I'm looking forward to that conclusion. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Rebound achievement unlocked, and that is the end of the full Part 2 Unbound, and my, what an ending that was! Okay, the final boss was absolutely destroying me for the most part, but I like that the game got a little bit easier the more you lost to them, just so that you can definitely get through. What can I say about this game? This game has surprised me in so many ways, because it's far superior to the first. It's longer, it's more in-depth, it builds more about the world, more characters, more complicated mechanics, though I got stumped a few times, it wasn't that tricky. There's a lot to say that this game was just really, really good. Also, quite a substantial voice cast too. I didn't play the game with the combat minimized. I imagine it would have been even more streamlined, the combat, had I have done so, but it's perfectly playable and relatively straightforward when you're playing it in the normal mode. And I'm just really impressed with this game. I'm just really impressed. A brilliant sequel. And I'm very interested to see where they go with this for the third game. The third and final game by the sounds of it. And there are all the Kickstarter backers. All of you people that made this game possible, thank you so much. The music was really atmospheric, the graphics, style, the different filters for the various people that we inhabited the body of. Very subtle touch, and when it got to the perspective shifting, a huge amount of additional complexity and depth there was added. There's probably loads of stuff that I've missed. There might very well have been like a third red door that I didn't access. And probably a couple of achievements I have yet to grab, but my, that was fun. It got very dark at points, but I was kind of expecting it to get very dark. But we redeemed ourselves. In fact, not only did we redeem ourselves, we saved ourselves as well, with the help of our friends. One, the Butler, and the Companion. What will happen to them next? I don't know. I mean, humanity clearly is very worried about them. Hopefully we can find a way to not wipe out humanity, but a conflict I think is inevitable. I don't know how many years it will be until the full Part 3 comes about, but when it does, I'll be there. I will be there. Oh. You ever get that feeling when you complete a game and the ending just feels so satisfying? That was a satisfying ending. It really was. And so, that is full Part 2 Unbound complete. What's to come afterwards? Well, I currently have, well, at the time of the recording, it'll be done by now. I have a vote going. And the conclusion of that vote, also there were a lot of Brians that backed this. The conclusion of that vote will be the game that I do after this one. I don't know what it'll be. Well, I know the selection that it will be, but I don't know which one it will specifically be. But it will be also a lot of Chris's as well. My, there are a lot of Chris's. And Christophers. Just curious things when you see a list of backers of Kickstarter. All the names that reappear. If there's one thing I would say about the game, the controls can be a little bit finicky sometimes. You saw how occasionally I was struggling to highlight certain things, and the moonwalking. The moonwalking is a bit of a curious quirk, but those are very minor complaints. Also the time when the game decided to get stuck, but I was easily able to sort that. We didn't lose very much getting back to that point. Minor little quibbles, because, as I said, I really do like this game. I really like it. If you like adventure games, I encourage you to give this one and the previous one a try, even though you've seen me play it now. It's really fun. It's really fun. And so the list goes on. Some people would skip past this, but me, I want to give all the people that backed this the credit they are due. I mean, we're only a G right now. Oh, we're only a G. A GU, to be fair, but still, there'll be a lot of people here. Had I have known about this game at the time, I might have been one of those people myself, but I'll just have to settle for, hopefully, being on the list for the third one. One thing I have noticed of late with the games I've been playing, I've been going to more recent things, say in the 2010s, and experiencing games I completely missed out on. And I quite like that, because there are so many things that I overlooked. I heard of some of these games. I didn't hear about this one. I heard about some of the games, but ended up just not getting round to them. And getting round to them now is... it's almost like I'm experiencing them at the time they came out. All anew. That may sound silly. Also, a lot of Jonathans there. But that is how I feel. Like when I first played Brothers, and when I've been playing this. Such a good game. Really enjoyed this game. Really glad I went to this game so quickly after playing the first one. I'm not sure it would have had the same impact had I have left it so long. And yet, the list still goes on. It's just going. It's going to be going for a while. We're only on L. Okay, we're now on M. But it's just going to keep going. I do like the music for this as well, the end part. There's a sort of fear in it, but there's also a hope. There's also a hope. Oh, it's going to be good to play the third game with Arid back to being Arid. Oh, wow. And so, I'm Kikoskia, and that was Let's Play the full Part 2 Unbound. What's to come next, as I say, is the result of the vote that is going on at the time of the recording. Hopefully it'll be something you enjoy. It might even be an adventure game. One of the options is an adventure game. But either way, we'll have to wait for the conclusion of this tale. And also wait for the end of the Kickstarter credits here. Because they're still going, though we are now at the letter P. It's getting there. Slowly but surely it's getting there. All these people, some of whom are using their real names, others are using online monikers. And it keeps going, although we are now at R. And the two people called Ross. A lot of people backed this. And I'm not surprised after the first game. I'm not surprised after that first game. The list keeps on going. There's kind of a way of knowing when it will end. There is Steve Lord. The Lord of all Steves. Ah, wow. So many interesting, like, online moniker names here. We're getting there. We're at T now. There won't be many after T. And this is when we get to all of the online monikers that start with X. Also, nice to know that a fish decided to back this. Here we go. We're already up to W. There'll be some W's, and a couple of X's and Y's. At Z, there'll be a couple. There we go. The list is done, and I have to say it was worth looking at in its entirety. And we're back to the main menu. Just like that. And so, folks, I'm Kikoskia, and that was Let's Play the full Part 2 Unbound, a fantastic game that I encourage you check out. Now, the wait begins for the full Part 3. Don't know what the subtitle's gonna be, but it's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be interesting indeed. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.